Esketit and the Income Marketplace are some of the fastest growing P2P lending platforms. So perhaps you are thinking about creating an account and investing on one or both sides, which is why in this video we will compare Esketit against the Income Marketplace to quickly determine which platform is the better fit for you. I'm your host Jakub from P2P Empire, and if you are new here and interested in learning more about investing in loans and generating passive income, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell to not miss out on future videos. Alright, so before we dive into the comparison, I shall point out that this video is no investment advice. P2P lending is risky, and if you don't do your own research and monitor the performance of your investments, you might lose your money. I have personally talked to the management of both platforms and their lenders, so this comparison is enhanced with exclusive insights that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Esketit is a Latvian-based platform legally registered in Ireland. The P2P lending site offers an average return of 13.33% per year. The platform was launched in 2020, and currently you can invest in loans from Poland, the Czech Republic, Spain and Jordan. All the loans on Esketit are backed by a 60-day buyback obligation, meaning the lender will repurchase the loan from you should the borrower delay the repayments. It's worth noting that the European loans are originated by Cream Finance, which is rebranding to Avafin. Those loans come with an additional group guarantee. The platform also offers very user-friendly automated investment strategies and a secondary market that is free of charge. The Income Marketplace is not a P2P lending platform, but as the name indicates, a marketplace where you can invest in loans from various lenders. The average return on income is 11.81% per year. The platform was launched in Estonia in 2021, and currently you can invest in loans from Indonesia, Mexico, Colombia, Bulgaria or Brazil. Income also offers a 60-day buyback obligation for all the listed loans. Additionally, your portfolio is protected by a junior share or pledge. The platform offers an auto-invest, but there is no secondary market available. Both platforms offer some statistics that you can review on their websites. At the time of recording, Esketit has funded more than 105 million euro worth of loans, while the funding volume on Income is only at 22 million. Esketit currently has over 5,000 investors, while Income is catching up with 4,200 investors. The Latvian platform has already paid out more than 1.6 million in interest to its investors, while on Income we could not retrieve this information from their statistics page. The average portfolio on Esketit is 8,900 euro, while on Income it is lower at 1,800 euro. Let's now talk about the risks that you must consider on both platforms and how the companies mitigate those potential risks. The platform risk is very similar. Both platforms don't provide audited financials about their lending sites, and both platforms are not regulated. A benefit for some investors might be the two-factor authentication on Esketit, which Income doesn't offer yet. Before you join any platform, it's good to understand its business model. Esketit's purpose is to fund the lending portfolios of Cream Finance and their lender in Jordan. The goal isn't to make money with Esketit, but generate revenue for the lenders so the borrowers are paying the bills. On Income, you are lending money through a marketplace that is paid by the lender. So the client is the lender and you are the product. The risk that a lender will default is also something to keep in mind. The risk is connected to the quality of the lender's risk management and the regulation in respective markets. Esketit has direct access to the entire loan portfolio of all lenders listing loans on the platform at any time. In contrast, Income has access to the performance of loans listed on the platform, not the entire loan portfolio of the lender. This means that Esketit has much better insights into risk management than the Income Marketplace. Income Marketplace is mitigating the lender risk by introducing innovative protection schemes that enable the platform to gain leverage should the lender default. There are two investment protection schemes in place on Income. The junior share and the pledge of the portfolio protect investors from the defaults. If you want more insights into this, I suggest watching our visit to Income's headquarters, where I will explain the systems in more detail. The market risk varies on both platforms. Esketit is mostly focused on Europe and Jordan, while Income is funding loans from mainly emerging markets such as Indonesia or Mexico. Based on my talks with the most significant stakeholders, including the management of Cream Finance, the lender in Jordan and lenders from Indonesia and Mexico, I can tell you that there are significant differences between all markets. Despite the geopolitical tensions in Europe, it still remains one of the most stable and regulated continents to issue loans. For more details on this, I suggest you watch dedicated interviews with lenders available for our members at buymeacoffee.com/P2P Regarding the borrower risk, your investment is backed by a buyback obligation, which has worked well so far. Esketit lenders publish audited financials and interim reports, enabling you to get insights into their numbers, which are somewhat limited on income as not all lenders publish audited financials. If liquidity is an essential factor for you, then you should seriously consider joining Esketit. The platform offers a secondary market, and additionally you can cash out your portfolio within 24 hours if you use one of the predefined auto-invest strategies. There are no fees for selling your investments on the secondary market. On income, you have to wait until the loans are repaid, as there is no secondary market as I am recording this video. You should therefore be ready to commit your funds for at least 3 to 5 months. In terms of support, both platforms are ready to answer critical questions and engage in open discussions in one of their Telegram groups or via email. Income has also a dedicated live chat, making it very convenient for investors to get a quick reply to their answers. So now you might be wondering, which platform is the better fit for you? Generally speaking, it comes down to your requirements on exposure and liquidity. If you prefer to invest in Europe, Esketit offers a group guarantee by an established lender. Income offers a junior share or pledge as security for your investments if you prefer to invest in emerging markets with a higher interest rate. If you want to have the option to withdraw anytime, Esketit will be the only option for you, as on Income there is no secondary market yet. I've been using both platforms for several months now, and my stake across both investment sites is currently at more than 19,000 euro. You can follow the development of my portfolio on both P2P Lending platforms in my monthly portfolio updates. If you think that any of those two platforms could be a good fit for you, you can use our links in the description below to get yourself a 1% cashback bonus. I also recommend reading our dedicated reviews to be up to date on the latest news surrounding both platforms. As you might know, the P2P lending space is changing rapidly, so it's essential to stay up to date on the latest developments, as they may impact your return from P2P loans. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit the like button. Also let me know your experience with the two platforms in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll get you in the next one.